All right, good morning, everyone. Today we'll be looking at correlation analysis. Uh, correlation analysis. Um, Remember that correlation analysis is just a statistical analysis that looks at the relationship between two variables. So, correlation analysis don't actually take cognizance of uh, dependent and independent variable. It's just something that shows the relationship between two variables. And the values you are expected to get ranges from -1 to +1. Let me say -1 through 0 to +1. So those are the expected values that you can get while solving it. So from here you can have maybe 0.1, 0.2 to 0.9 before 1. So the same way here, -0.1, -0.2 to -0.9 before -1. That's just how it can be arranged. So Spearman's rank correlation, which is 1 minus 6 summation di squared over any bracket any squared minus 1. But there is a way that we are going to do this. Remember that how to do this. Firstly, you arrange your data in descending order. So after arranging your data in descending order, you will rank them. Then after ranking them, instead of you to use the original value, you use the what? The ranked value. That is just why it's called rank correlation. That's why it's called ranked correlation. All right. So let's just take a question, which is not our regular question. We have two variables, say x and y, and you are asked to rank them. Maybe x, we have 0.010, 0.001, 0.201, 0.110, 0.009. Now y, we have 0.479, 0.000, 0.052, 0.1, 0.100, 0.211. Okay. All right, here what we are going to do normally is to rank it. The highest values comes first, followed by the next highest value till the last value. So let's rank this and rank that. Remember that this is not the normal thing that we used to do, just a whole number. This one has decimal places. And this one is 3 decimal places. Okay. Let's first of all rank y. R y. Let me just kind of simplify it. You have the raw score, RS. All right. Then you have the arranged. Finally, you have the ranks. So R of X. So let's first of all rank this one. The raw scores are 0.1, 0.010, right? 0.001, 0.201, 0.110, and 0.009. So those are the raw scores. Sorry, those are the raw scores. All right. So let's arrange them. The highest number here will come here. So let's look at this. Which one among this is the highest number? I think we choose this 0.201. All right. So this is 0.201, right? So followed by which one? This 0.110. So which other one? Which other one? Which other one? This 0.10. 0.010, which is this. The next one, this and this, which one is bigger? I think this. So we have 0.009. Then lastly, we have 0.001. Are you there? Okay. So let's just rank. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's just rank of what? X. So take a moment and look at this before I clean, because I'm going to rank Y this same place. Okay? Let me clean it. Okay, let us look at rank of Y. We have the raw score. We have the arranged. And we have the what? The rank. Okay? So the raw score of Y are 0.47. 79. Then 0.000, 0.052, 0.100, and 0.211. All right. So okay. So let's check the number that is highest here. I think this is the highest value here. So we write 0.471, followed by which one again? This 0.1. Don't be confused with this because there is a 0 here. So it's 0.1. We have 0.100. Then the next, all right, we have 0.2. So we have 0.211. This before this. We have 0.100. And after that, we have 0.052 before 0.000. All right, so we've ranked this Y to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and what? 5. Okay, take some moment and look at this again before we continue. All right. All right. So next, remember we have 1 minus 6 summation di squared all over n bracket n squared minus 1. Okay. From the formula, we are going to find summation di squared. But the question is, how are we going to find summation di squared? We have x and we have y to be this. Now we have rank of x and we have rank of what? Y. So di simply means the difference between the two ranks. All right, that's the difference. That's the meaning of di. So let's find that di. Now finally we are going to create the last column, which is the column that necessitated this formula, which is di squared. So we have di squared. So we have this as required. Okay. So from the ranking that we did, all right, these are the ranks that we got, meaning that this is the highest value. It's ranked, okay, sorry, this is the highest value. It's ranked 1, followed by this, it's ranked 2, followed by this, which ranked 3, followed by this, which ranked 4. Okay, in the rank of y, 0.4 is the highest number here. That's why it ranked 1. 0.00 is the least number here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the least number is supposed to be 5. That's why it was ranked 5. That's how we got all these ranks. So to find the di, which is the difference between the two ranks, 3 minus 1 is what? 2. 5 minus 5 is what? 0. This minus this is what? Minus 3. This minus this is what? Minus 1. And this minus this is what? 2. So we have di squared, meaning to square everything here. So the summation of di squared is equal to 2 plus, all right, di squared, this is what? 4. This is what? 9. This is what? 1. This is what? 4. So we have that summation of di squared is what? 4 plus 9 plus 1 plus 4. 4 plus 9 is what? 13. 13 plus 1 is what? 14. 14 plus 4 is what? 18. So summation di squared is what? 18. Once we get this, that means that we are good to go. All right, let's go back to our formula. We have that 1 minus summation di squared, which is what? 18. 6 bracket 18 all over n is number of what? Observation. So n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 bracket 5 squared minus 1. So what we are going to do next is we'll do 1 minus 6 times 18 is what? 108. 108 over bracket 5 squared is what? 25. 25 minus 1 is what? 24. So we have gotten the first stage. 18 is what? 108. 108 over bracket 5 squared is what? 25. 25 minus 1 is what? 24. So we have gotten the first stage. Next one, 1 minus 108 over 5 times 24. 5 times 24 is what? 120. Are you there? 108. 108 divided by 120. 108 divided by 120 is equal to 0.9. So we'll have 1 minus 0.9 equal to 0.1. So this is the correlation between x and y using rank correlation formula. All right, but is this the answer? Remember that we said ab initio that we have -1 through 0 to what? +1. So 0.1 is closer to 0. This is where 0.1 can be seen. If here is 0.9, so we can say that we have a weak correlation or relationship between X and Y. Okay, that's it for rank correlation. Tips to go with. Remember how we organized these values? Because normally what we used to have is something like whole numbers 5, 58, 21, then 20, 40. But remember how we organize these decimal places before we start working. So thank you. That will lead us to the end of the class on rank correlation. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.